peaceful village of Rengali, in Gaibira parish of Sundargarh district in Odisha, a child was born on 1st June 1955 into a family rich in faith and tradition. He was the eldest son and fourth among 9 siblings in a devout Christian household. His grandfather, Matthias Barva, served as a catechist, a humble and steadfast man of God. His parents, Cyril and Carolina Barva, instilled in their children the values of prayer, humility, and trust in the Lord. The family's devotion bore fruit in many ways. His elder sister, Sister Josephina, embraced the religious life as a nun, a testament to the family's spiritual heritage. These formative years, shaped by simplicity, sacrifice, and deep faith, quietly nurtured the heart of a young boy. A boy who, in time, would grow to become a shepherd to the people he was destined to serve. A journey of learning and calling. The journey of John Peter Barva began in the quiet village of Tettajharia Primary School, where he took his first steps into formal education. He continued his schooling in Gaibira, completing both his primary and higher secondary studies, marked by quiet determination and an earnest thirst for knowledge. His pursuit of education led him to Sundargarh Government College for intermediate studies and later to the renowned GM College in Sambalpur, where he graduated, equipped not just with academics, but with a deepening sense of purpose. Yet, beyond books and classrooms, a quieter voice stirred within, a gentle, sacred calling. Answering that divine invitation, John Peter Barva entered the Society of the Divine Word, the SVD. In 1978, at the Catholic ashram in Falda, he made his first vows, embracing a life of spiritual discipline, commitment, and communion with God. In 1984, he made his final vows at the Divine Word Seminary in Pune, where he also received his diaconate ordination, a solemn step on the path to priesthood. Then, in 1985, a defining moment, he was ordained a priest by the Most Reverend Raphael Chinath, SVD. It was the beginning of a sacred journey, a ministry rooted in compassion, shaped by faith, and wholly dedicated to the service of God and His people. Priestly ministry and appointments. Following his ordination, Father John Peter Barva began his priestly ministry with deep dedication, serving in various parishes and tending to both the spiritual and social needs of the faithful. His compassionate presence brought comfort, guidance, and hope to the communities he served, a true shepherd in every sense. In 1990, his journey took an academic turn as he traveled to Rome, enrolling at the prestigious Pontifical Athenaeum of Saint Anselmo. There, he pursued and completed a licentiate in liturgy, deepening his understanding of sacred worship and enriching his pastoral insight. Upon his return to India, Father Barva resumed his mission with renewed vigor. In 1996, his leadership qualities were recognized as he was appointed Vice Provincial of the Society of the Divine Word, INE Province. Just 3 years later, in 1999, he was entrusted with even greater responsibility, beginning his second term, this time as Provincial Superior. These years were marked by faithful service, wise leadership, and an ever-deepening commitment to the Church and its mission. In 2005, Father John Peter Barva, SVD, was called to higher service, appointed Coadjutor Bishop of Rourkela, a role of both promise and preparation. His episcopal ordination took place in 2006, a solemn and sacred rite led by Cardinal Telesfo P. Topo, with co-consecrators Archbishop Raphael Chinath, SVD, and Bishop Alphonse Bilung, SVD. Surrounded by the faithful, it was a moment of grace, legacy, and continuity in the Church. In 2009, he succeeded as Bishop of Rourkela, embracing the mission of shepherding a growing diocese with humility, wisdom, and pastoral zeal. Then, on 11th February 2011, another milestone, he was declared Archbishop Designate and was installed as the Archbishop of Cuttack Bhubaneswar on 2nd April 2011 at the Cathedral of Our Lady of the Most Holy Rosary. It was a day of deep joy and solemn celebration, a new chapter for the Archdiocese and a profound moment of blessing for the people of Odisha. Leadership through trial and renewal. The greatest test of Archbishop John Barwa's leadership came in the wake of the 2007 to 2008 Kandhamal violence, a time when fear eclipsed faith, homes lay in ashes, and entire communities were left devastated. In the face of this deep crisis, Archbishop Barwa responded not with despair but with resilience, compassion, and unwavering faith. He launched a multifaceted mission to heal and rebuild, intensifying pastoral outreach and interfaith dialogue, revitalizing diocesan commissions, and reigniting faith through retreats, catechesis, and youth engagement. His vision extended beyond spiritual renewal, providing relief and rehabilitation to victims, supporting over 1,000 children with education and vocational training through initiatives like ANCOP, and empowering communities with rights, awareness, and livelihood programs. Through the establishment of a dedicated Peace and Justice Cell, legal advocacy for victims became a sustained force for harmony. His cooperative and respected relationship with ecclesial and civic authorities further strengthened the image and impact of the Archdiocese. Despite opposition and attempts to tarnish his mission, Archbishop Barwa stood firm, guided by humility, integrity, and a deep commitment to Christ. Looking ahead, Archbishop Barwa envisions a church that is inclusive, self-reliant, and evangelically vibrant, a living witness to peace, justice, and compassion. With a strategic focus on self-sufficiency, he has laid a foundation that includes community-driven participation, the development of commercial infrastructure, sustainable agricultural practices, and efficient management of schools and church assets. In 2025, under the visionary leadership of Archbishop John Barwa, the Archdiocese witnessed a historic chapter. 2 milestone events, the Golden Jubilee of the Archdiocese at Daringbadi and the CCBI Plenary Assembly at Exim University, Bhubaneswar. These sacred gatherings, held during his time, stand as a great achievement in bringing the Church together and strengthening the spirit of community and commitment among the faithful. For Archbishop Barwa, the Church is not just a sanctuary of worship but a transformative force in society where every believer becomes a beacon of faith and hope for the future. Today, the Archdiocese of Cuttack Bhubaneswar stands stronger, unified in spirit and mission. Under his visionary leadership, the clergy, religious, and laity journey forward with hope. Archbishop John Barwa, called to serve, chosen to heal, and destined to lead with love.